There's no excuse for animal abuse. Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals, don't buy their bodies, don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad, give it the middle finger. Each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose the vegan option. Don't be a bully to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals. Heaven awaits those who do their part with a compassionate heart. Every vegan started out like you, thinking they could never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved, and start now. Reading comments today, here's what you say. In my live video, you're upset that I talked about the Holocaust and how animals are treated. So first of all, let's talk about comparing things. You can compare anything in the world. See, I can compare the tiles underneath my feet to my shoes. I can say in what ways they are the same. Neither of them is alive. And I can also say that they are different because they are different colors, for example. So let me ask you this. Why is it that comparing things bothers you? First of all, comparing something is not the same as equating it. I think we can all agree that a Holocaust is a terrible thing and is defined as destruction on a mass scale, right? There were many Holocausts in the past. You're just thinking of one of them. There were also nuclear holocausts. I will argue that what the animals are going through right now is much worse than what any other Holocaust caused in the past. You see, those Holocausts are finished. They're over. In the Holocausts of the past, there were millions and millions of victims. All of them suffered terribly, and it was a tragedy. However, the Holocaust that is going on right now has billions of innocent victims, and they continue right at this moment, screaming in agony and begging for their lives. And what are you doing about it? You are telling me not to tell people about it. Did I get that right? What do you think I should do about the Holocaust going on right now? Go into this church and pray? Do you think that would help? I suspect that it would be more helpful for me to raise awareness about how the animals are being treated right now and try to encourage people to do the least harm going forward. Don't you? I mean, let's be honest. If you were right now alive during the time of the Holocaust, do you think that you would have intervened? Do you think you would have said something and stood up? I mean, I would. I would have, and you can tell by my behavior now when I see there's victims. But I'm not so sure. Why don't you let me know what you would have done? I'm against the enslavement of anyone. I'm against the kidnapping of anyone. I'm against using people. I'm also against using animals. I think they should just be allowed to be free, just like this pigeon. I don't think we should have a right to enslave and kidnap any animals out of the wild and use them. Are we any better as a society if we hurt the innocent animals in the same way that the Nazis hurt the Jews? I don't think so. I want the Holocaust to end once and for all. I want to be able to go into a store and not see a morgue or a cemetery. Don't you? I'm vegan because I don't want anybody innocent to be harmed. It's as simple as that. But people who hurt animals when there are stores nearby, they're the opposite of what I stand for.
No matter what your religion, no matter what your skin color, no matter if you're politically left or right, none of this should matter, because you were born vegan and you can return. You were born with empathy, and any cruel indoctrination you can unlearn. Your is a traditional value. You can be vegan again. Yes, it's true.
Hey Bella! Well, that's it for today. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe and press the notification bell. See you next time!
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now.